Hey, what's good, fam?
What's up, everybody?
I'm Chasten.
And I'm Janet.
And we are back,
we
fam.
are finally back.
Can you believe it? We're back. We're back and excited to be back.
Yes,
Isn't that right?
That's for sure.
Yes, yes.
We had to fight to come back. Not each other, so we weren't like fighting each
Right,
other,
nah.
terrorizing each other. We had to fight to get back to
Yeah.
this place.
It's been a lot going on. But we're excited to
Yes.
be back. And you know what? Like, this has been a tough past year.
Yes.
You know. But Jay, like, why are we back? Why are
we
back
are
on camera?
back because of you all. So there will be times where we receive notifications and comments and messages on Instagram and everything, and just stating how helpful our videos have been. And so it's hard to see that you're using your influence for good and then just kind of not look and think, okay, well, how else can we be helpful? So you all are the ones that actually brought us back. You all ignited that fight within us to say, look, we need to get back so that we can help people that are trying to, get out of debt and win with their finances once again.
Right.
So, I mean, shout out to you all.
Absolutely. And we decided, before hopping into some content, we decided that we wanted to just sort of clue you all in as our extended family, clue you all in on sort of what's been going on in our world where we've been for almost a year, right?
Yeah.
And so really the first thing that sort of caused like this big break is just some me just sort of adjusting to my new job.
Yeah.
So you all know that we relocated 800 miles from the Atlanta area to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and around this time, especially around the top of 2019, things just sort of got busy for me as I was, figuring things out and really diving into my new position. And so with things sort of increasing, that caused us to sort of take a step back. I mean, we were busy. I'm tired. It's just a lot going on.
It was a lot. We would get home and just want to just sit down and just eat dinner as a family.
Right. Absolutely. So those naps on Saturday became very precious.
Oh my goodness.
Those naps Sunday afternoon
after church
became very precious,
Yes.
And so so that was part of it. In addition to the fact that I started a master's program.
Yeah. Second master's.
Yeah. So a lot going on. So those were two big things.
Right. And another thing in between all of that, in which I believe was caused by the workload and everything that was going on, was the fact that Chasten had a pretty big health scare. So much of a health scare that he ended up as a patient in the hospital, spending the night in the hospital. Admitted. Yeah. And so that was kind of a thing where we were like, whoa, we need to step back and look at some things and see like what we need to do differently, because I need my husband around. So we had to refocus and see like what could we do differently, and that definitely meant for us to spend more time together as a family and try to get things together to where we weren't always on the run. So.
Right. And so then you throw in, 2019, just a lot of, just stuff going on, family-wise, it's just a lot taking place.
With our extended family.
With our extended family, and so just a lot going on. And speaking of family, the family extended a little bit, or is extending a little bit more. Our immediate family is extending a little bit more because
I am 6 months pregnant. I'm wearing black today, so can you tell?
Yeah.
6 months pregnant, y'all, with another baby girl.
Another girl.
So Chasten's gonna have to make more money.
Yes, right. So three
playing.
girls in the Hendricks household, and man, excited about it.
Super excited.
Yeah. So that's been, and that's, as you can imagine, those first few months,
And no, not even the first 2 months. Y'all, I was sick for the first 17 weeks of this pregnancy. And when I say sick, it wasn't morning sickness. It was all day sickness.
There's a lot going on.
It was a lot going on. Like, the only time I would feel better is when I was dancing
Yep.
around the house and at my classes. So
Yep.
It's been a rough few months.
Yeah. Yeah. I can attest to that.
I'd be curled up in the ball when
Yeah.
I'm at home.
Look, and then you throw in, hey, the family is expanding. We're living in a home that's 800 square feet, so
Yes.
we now know we have to expand the residence, and
Yes.
so that rolled into a house search and everything involved in that, which we're going to talk about in our next video.
We'll go into detail about that.
And so all of those things, you just talk about all of that stuff sort of happening most of 2019 was just a recipe for us to just have a lot of things going on. But there's some lessons, like one big lesson that I learned is, it's best to slow down
Yes.
so that, we have longevity and so that we can go deep with those who are closest to us.
Right.
And so my big lesson over this past almost year of us being away from you all is just like, man, I have to slow down
Gotta slow down.
in order to go deep in the areas where it matters
Yeah,
most,
absolutely.
And so one of the things that I've done is just put some parameters around, like, work life and all that kind of stuff. And when I'm at home and just want to be fully present. So
Present. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
So that's what's been going on. We wanted to let you know what's been going on in our world before we hopped into some content, because y'all are fam, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
definitely.
felt like y'all needed to know that.
Yeah, we feel like we needed to update you all, to let you all know that we just weren't like, oh, we don't care.
Right,
Because
right.
it wasn't that kind of party.
Exactly. And that we appreciate you, and we
Yes.
appreciate you all. Just those kind messages. They meant a
It
lot.
meant a lot.
you
They
know.
really were. They, like, you all's messages literally pushed us to get to this point today.
Yep.
Nothing else did.
No.
You
So
all's
grateful.
messages pushed us to get to this point.
Yeah.
So the Lord used y'all to do that. So yeah.
So thank you.
Yes.
And any final thoughts, Jay?
Hey, let's get it, y'all.
Let's get it.
We look, if y'all have questions about budgeting and finances and things like that, we want to be helpful.
Yeah.
And so, man, drop questions down there,
Yep.
because we don't want to just make videos just to be making videos. If it's not helpful, we don't even need to put it out.
Right,
So
right.
we want to be helpful.
Here to serve.
Here to
And
serve.
speaking of serving, we're going to serve you with this next video, which has to do with the 5 lessons that we learned
My Lord.
during our house buying process.
Yes.
So we'll see you in that video. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
See y'all in a little bit.
Peace.
Peace.